a brand new decade, time really does fly. Stronger bosses and stronger equipment, we'll really have to try. 24 full years of questing, making dead we've never been. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2010. Welcome back to April 28th, 2010. Down here in the Thieves Guild, which is not doing too much just yet, because we need to keep working on it. We've got a series of mini quests to do. Capers for improving things here. 3 little bits. Mini quests. So you think, could be pretty mini. We'll see how it goes. Guild Master Darren Lightfinger. I really should be the Guild Master. With the whole 99 thieving and all that. But we're just here to help. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Can I borrow you for a moment? I've got some work in dire need of a hero, and you're the best agent I have to take it on. I'll put it to you very directly, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. It's an expensive business expanding the guild. The price of construction work is exorbitant, and if we're to get the premises up to size our eventual status deserves, we shall be needing more money. I understand well. That's why I've bought a very expensive toy dragon, which is quite nearly completed. What? Why? What? Allow me to explain. There's a master craftsman recently arrived in Varrock, a dwarf by the name of RS3. He does clockwork and delicate crafts, and works extensively in precious stones. I've commissioned him to construct a red dragon worth the entirety of our available monies out of ruby. This sounds more like madness than adventure at the moment. I have no intention of buying it. What I need you to do, my dear fellow, is steal the dragon from his stall in Varrock. You can then be very surprised and dismayed at him and demand my money returned. Then I bring you the toy and your money, and you fence the toy and double your investment. Double? If I'm having a bad day. From Tiny Acorns. Thieves Guild Series 2 requires buyers and sellers, which is how we're here in the first place, and 24 thieving. As you continue down these mini quests, unlocking more stuff, obviously the requirements are going to go up. Required items, nothing. Acceptable. Let's do it. Alright, I'll do it. I knew I could count on you. Yeah. From a dwarf, set up a crafting business up in Varrock. Let's go say hello and ruin his day. Just absolutely ruin his day. Easy enough to get over here with our house portals and everything. And there is RS3. There's a crafting stall, a dragon, brilliantly complex parts surround a magnificent toy baby dragon. Fancy. Yeah. Let's talk to him. You're the master craftsman working on a commission for Darren Lightfinger. Well, that I am. What can I do for you? How's it coming along? It's very nearly done. Just needs a bath and preserving oil to protect the mechanisms, and then a good polish. Is this it here on your stall? Aye, the baby red dragon there. As ordered. Scales are perfect rubies and it's capable of walking and breathing fire. Could have made it fly too, given another 6 months or so. Very nice. Well, see you later. Aye, that you will. And now, we need to steal it. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. I need to find a way to deal with that guard and with Ernest before I do anything untoward. There's this guard watching us. Greetings, citizen. Good day to you. How's everything going today? Fairly uneventful so far. Perhaps not the hotbed of crime that Ardoin is, after all. I'll let you get on with it then. Stay safe, citizen. You can also ask about the dwarf. Who's that dwarf over there? Bring attention to the thing we don't want to be bringing attention to, but, you know, Lorick. He's a craftsman from some fortress or other. Does some seriously delicate work if the magnification on that monocle is anything to go by. You know what he's working on? It's a toy dragon of some sort. I've been keeping an eye on him because he's working with some seriously valuable materials. Nobody's tried anything yet. Nobody's going to either, I reckon. Must have heard I'm on the case. How's the dragon coming along? Looks like it's almost finished. He seems very focused. There's only two things he cares about more than his work. He's had his morning booze. What's the other thing? Oh, some sort of talisman he keeps in his back pocket. I've told him he shouldn't keep it there. It's asking to be stolen, but he won't listen. Get any information we need here. And then we'll just let him get on with it. Stay safe, citizen. Distract the market guard. No point doing that at this point. No point at this point. Point. Let's get that back pocket talisman. Yoinketh. So a golden talisman out of Earth's back pocket. Master Craftsman working for Darren Lightfinger. Has it come in? Just need a good polish. It's on your stall. Yep. See you later. That you will. And we need to put down his talisman. Should find a suitable spot to put this. Maybe just north of him. Well, how about over here? Is this your talisman? Now, we'll be able to tell him about that. He'll be distracted. I'm going to distract you. Eris's sign is giving you the evil eye. What? Not again. Looking at it. Look at that eye. That thing on the ground. Is it yours? What thing? Oh, thank you kindly. I've been sad if I'd lost that. I'd like to get over here. Oi, put that back, thief. Timing. There, that's better. So we need to put him over there and then get the guard going. Or just be quicker about it. You won't get again? He's not paying too much attention if he lets us do this multiple times. I mean, we are 99 thieving, so that does make sense. Distract the guard. Evil eye. Everybody turn around. Take the toy dragon from the stall. I'm just gonna stand around here, being the only person that could have done this. Looks innocuous to me. Back to work. I'm just checking up on progress for Mr. Lightfinger. He said it would be ready in a couple of days. It's nearly done. It's right here. By all the gods! Where's it gone? Where's it got to? It's not locked off, has it? It couldn't walk that far in one turn of the spring. I hope it turns up then. It's due very soon. Could it have been stolen? In Varrock? With that guard watching like a hawk? It doesn't seem all that hawk-like. Now that you mention it. Will you be able to finish by the deadline? Are you serious? Not a chance. Then what will you tell Mr. Lightfinger? I don't see that I have much choice. I shall have to give him his money back. That sounds fair. Since you're working for him, can you take this banker's note to him and with my sincerest apologies? Ernest hands you a banker's note. The figure on it is astronomical. I should think so. I appreciate your understanding. I appreciate your cooperation. Banker's note. Very large sum of money, sadly not made out to you. Unfortunate. Realistically, how much could it really be? They grabbed one cup, already spent a lot of it building more of the dungeon there. So, I'm sure this is another one of those situations where 10,000 gold is a lot of gold for regular people, while we're just traipsing around with our millions. Something like that. Something like that. At any rate, we've succeeded in getting the money and the dragon. Looks almost as if it could breathe fire, and it can. Very fancy. Very cool. Walks, breathes fire. Could have flown if given more time. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Back down into the guild. Talk to Darren Lightfinger. Have you been to Varrock yet? Hardcore Ultimate's Ironman Artic? Time is short, and so is the craftsman if you're supposed to be ripping off, what? Yeah, I've done it. Talk about the caper. specifically from tiny acorns. I have the goods. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Fairly simple caper, was it? I just need a little finesse, that's all. Ah, finesse. Very well done, friend. Indeed. Someday I hope to show you myself in action. For now, however, I shall be rather busy paying the builders. Expansions to the Thieving Guild. And, quest complete. 1,000 thieving XP. We could go steal a craftsman's monocle from that guy if we wanted to. Just to look fancy and have a monocle. Ability to purchase crafting equipment from RS3. Access to advanced pickpocketing trainer and coaching volunteers in Thieving Guild. Access to the practice chest area in the Thieving Guild. Thieves Guild even. Which we did technically have access to the training area previously. So, that's something. But now we officially have access to it. And now there's a whole bunch more people here. We got coaching volunteers. That uses the blackjack business. Advanced pickpocketing trainer. Trainer is best to focus on you. I teach aggressive pickpocketing. You need to be very equipped before I can help you get yourself a blackjack. Right? You need to be better equipped before I can help get yourself a blackjack. I'm pretty equipped. Lure knockout. Somebody has a blackjack in here. Pickpocketing volunteer. Coshing volunteer. I'm a coshing trainer. I'm here too. Trainer gulps. I'm here to get over the head with a rubber cosh and be robbed of my hankies. Why did I ever agree to do this? Anyway, Big Man's your man for more info. He's the big man over there. Big Man. Can you give me a rubber cosh? Get yourself a blackjack. You give me a blackjack? There's supposed to be a rubber blackjack somewhere. I'm not too worried about it. They exist. If we had a blackjack, this should be a rubber blackjack to knock them on the head. Look at this. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Rubber blackjack. Knock out the advanced pickpocketing trainers. And by advanced pickpocketing trainers, I mean coshing volunteers. Similar to a blackjack. I'm from Dodgy Derek in the Thieves Guild. Need to do the feud, which you also have done. Talk to an advanced pickpocketing trainer. Do we have the advanced guys? We just have these. Pickpocketing trainer, pickpocketing volunteer. There's so many different names of guys in here. It's a bit of a mess. Should, in theory, exist. Volunteer, pickpocketing volunteer. Pickpocketing trainer. Hello there. Ah, hardcore alternate Ironman Artic. I'm doing class on picking pockets if you're interested. Not at the moment, thanks. Volunteer, it should be advanced guy. Is this the advanced guy? This is advanced pickpocketing trainer. Loot him. Steal his mini guy. Knock him out. The training cost to practice my technique with. Do we have it? Not from the Dodgy Deals store. Do we have that yet? Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. It's kind of in weird orders here, it seems. Thieving Masters. The dwarf sells crafting equipment up there. That's not here. Access to the doors and chests. These reset every like 5 minutes, which is pretty wild. Open the door. Lots of XP. The chests kind of give less, so the thieving method is more just open all the doors. We need a lockpick for this, which again should be in the Dodgy Deals store. Thieving supply shop. Yeah, we don't have the thieving supply shop in here yet. Anyways, you can knock these guys out, you can open up the doors. There's more people here. An expansion to the Thieving Guild. Wow. And now, we can expand it even more by continuing the next mini quest. Darren Lightfinger. Ah, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic. Can I borrow you for a moment? I've got some work in dire need of a hero, and you're the best agent I have to take it on. What needs doing, Guildmaster? Have you heard of Janai Silverborn? No, I can't say I have. Janai is, or rather was, a mage of some repute. Fond of fire, don't you know? Very fond. Anyway, what most people know about her is that she created a solitaire set with pieces made of entrapped and solidified elemental fire. Solidified fire. Very valuable stuff it is. Like the very heart of a pristine jewel, all over, and full of magical energy to them as know how to harness it. That's beside the point, though, which is that some days ago she got something very wrong. Wrong how? We can't ask her that. They've only found her hat so far. Seems the explosion she caused scattered her laboratory over half of Gielinor, including these fragments of flame. And you want them? By now, I imagine people will have stumbled across them here and there. We need them purloined before they realize what they have. Found a buyer who wants octets of them, you see. They could be anywhere. Yes, there may be a certain amount of luck involved. Check pockets wherever you can. Find any will pay handsomely in further training and pecuniary considerations. How many does this buyer want? 32. Shouldn't think any group would have found more than 6, though. Tell you what, have a word with Robin, he'll know where to start looking. Lost her marbles, mini-quest. Next in the Thieves Guild. Requires from Tiny Acorns, which is the last one. And this time, 41 thieving. As required, none. So, that's pretty good. Except the quest. Will do. Good on you. Robin. Hello there. Our rising star. Now what can I do for you? About this caper. The Guildmaster mentioned that you have an idea who might have found these flame fragments. Yes, I have some idea. There was a shower of them around Lumbridge, so any man or woman may have stumbled across them. For that matter, those ham maniacs to the east might have 1 or 2 or 6 stashed away. Anyone else? I'm surprised if none landed in a field. You might check with the various farms hereabouts, in case the farmers made a lucky find. I suspect if any guards have found one lying around, they won't have told anyone. I wouldn't either, on a guardsman's wage. Same over the river in Alcarid. Oh, and there's a group of rogues in a castle deep in the wilderness that might have acquired some. But it's a dangerous place. I'll see it. What a few pockets can turn up then. Alright. We can drop a few things here. Destroy some other stuff. Also can't drop anything when we're in the thieving guild. It's fine. Yeah, we got a couple different guys we need to go thieve from. 6 each. Need to get 32 in total. So, a few different guys. Grab some stuff. Go thieving. We'll start at the start. Find some men to pickpocket. Pickpock. A small fragment of solidified elemental fire. Yep. Find another one. And a few coins. And this is the pickpocketing one. You need to get 6 from each kind of guy here. Until we have 32. There's 4, there's 5. And here comes 6. Okay. One is citizens. Let's go find a farmer if we can. We have a farmer over here. Farmer up in the cow pens. Different places. Things moved around, etc., etc. There's Beefy Bill. He's not actually a farmer. There's a farmer. And we should have very, very good thieving here. Between being 99 and having the cape on, whatever its effect is. Noted stuff? Something? Doesn't really matter. Mostly just get coins. That's okay. I'm just chasing this guy around. Thieving him outrageously. There's a potato seed. There's the first to the fire. And a second one. It really is kind of that easy. There's a third. He actually finally stopped us. Wild stuff. Wild stuff out here. Just need to get your fiery bits. Then I'll be going. Flame fragments. Fragment of elemental fire, pulses if alive, taken from a citizen. This is taken from a farmer. There we go. There's also an option of master farmers. An even better kind of farmer. Let's go to Drainer to pick those up. Just kind of all around the area. And then spreads out a little bit. And also apparently all the way to the Wilderness Rogues area. That's pretty wild. Pickpocket, mutton. Find fire and a bunch of seeds too. It's gonna fill up the inventory a little bit here. We can always just get rid of them. The Marentil seed, some cabbage seeds. There's a second one. There is a Starbloom flower seed. That's even newer. And that is for wildly, wildly later and higher level things that don't even remotely exist yet. Always something. And it's also, unfortunately, another seed on the drop table here, which makes thieving from master farmers even more annoying. Not that we're really too worried about thieving from master farmers, but, you know, as an option, it's the thing. There's the fifth one. And sixth one would be great. There we go. That gets us to 18 fragments here. Let's go follow up on the ham fanatics and all their business and all the things that they drop, unfortunately. Oh, so many things on that thieving table. My goodness. And like I said, thieving area here is for the ham, their whole base. Now on the other side, would still be out in the forest to the west. But now it's over here. Not too big of a difference, all things considered. Pick our way into here. Easy enough. Also just getting a tiny bit of thieving speed just along the way. For what that's worth. And to be precise, it's not too much. Also, don't have our ham set on, so might have some more problems with that. But in theory, should be fine. So there goes the Thieving Cape noting system. That's not a thing yet. So we got too many things, we just need to drop them anyways. Definitely makes, especially ham members, more convenient when this is actually a thing. Because all their stuff just gets noted. They have just so many unnoted, unstacking items on their pickpocketing table. We're just here for the fragments, though. And even with the noting ability, they still have so many things. Would obviously help if we had even more inventory space. And full inventory, can't keep working. Destroy this easy clue. Not too worried about clue scrolls currently. In the future, could be very helpful. And there we go. 6 from them. Drop all their garbage. Head over to Alcarid. Whee! And we got a teleport for that, of course. Unfortunately, the Amulet of Glory goes to a different place than it would have been before. Comes down to Shantae Pass instead of up north of here. Changed because of lodestones. Also going to be very convenient. Mostly because that's going to be teleporting around without needing to go to the house constantly. Inventory spaces. Always at a premium here. That's for sure. Pickpockets. The Alcarid Warriors. There's 1. That's 6, 12, 18, 24. That's 25. Out of 32. 6, 27, 28, 29, 28. It'll be 30 once we're done with this. And we just need 2 more. Ultimately, by going to particular places, we don't actually need to go out into the wilderness, thankfully. Because that would be awkward to deal with. Also, auto pickpocketing. Also making this very, very easy. All sorts of changes. in all kinds of things. Even though we've made it years and years into this whole thing, there's still years and years to go. More things. Alright. One is 6 from the warriors. Now I just need to go get 2 from guards. We should be good. Also technically optional, cave goblins. But I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll go steal from the ones up in the castle here. Might as well. Do we have the info plaque here anymore? Read signpost. Guards of my palace are in full alert to an increased level of pickpocketing. So far, 2 guardsmen had their money pickpocketed in the palace or at the city gates. So we are going to be the thieving situation here. Rising the number of guards pickpocketed from 2 up to technically 3, because this is just one guy, but multiple times. We've also got the multiple pickpocketing stuff going, which is great. That's actually correct now. With our nice and high agility level here. Could continue to get that higher too. I have to start thinking about what skills we want to train for our training at this point. A lot of the things are kind of where they need to be in terms of skills. And with later methods coming out, making them much faster and easier and better. Depends what we want to do. For right now, we actually have them all. Because the last one's only going to have 2, because there's only 32 in total. So, there we go. 32 fiery fragments. Wild stuff. Fantastic. Okay. Then we head back to Lumbridge. Really getting good value out of the house still. Between the storage and the teleports. It's a pretty good place. It's mostly useful for us because we don't have things that don't exist yet and we don't have a bank. Limitations. Working with them. Good stuff. Yeah. Let us hand in all these fragments. We also made 1,650 coins from our pickpocketing. Brilliant. Put that in with the other 4.7 million. You know. It's something. Okay. The hunt is afoot, Ironman Artic. Have you retrieved any flame fragments for me? Yep, I've had some success tracking down flame fragments. If I press the right button. Yep. Splendid. I'll have a word with the staff and see that you're rewarded. That's my 8th. Magnificent work, Ironman Artic. I'll see you get the standard fee, and have a word with Robin for your cut of our recent proceeds. A small bonus for your efforts. Small bonus for my efforts, you say? 1,200 thieving XP as bounty on the fragments. Oh, there. Alright, got the word to split a chunk of our takings with you as a bonus. All yours, mate. Fence or use it as you wish. What can I do for you? Another. More fragments. I found some fragments. Splendid. I'll have a word with the staff, you're rewarded. 16th. Get our cuts of the proceeds. And then we can keep turning it in. What's with the fragments? Yeah, rewards first. First one was 255 maple logs, 126 teak logs. Chunk of swang. This one is stone spirits, which is not helpful. We have fragments, splendid news, reward, 24th. We've got most of them now, Ironman Artic. I'll see you get to a standard feed. We're Robin for your colored proceeds, small bonus for your efforts. Robin. There, Darren says you earned yourself another cut. All yours, mate. Fence or use as you wish. 37 raw lobsters and 19 raw swordfish. Fragments. Got some more. Splendid. Where's the stuff you're rewarded? I believe that's the whole set. It certainly is. What an incredible feat that was. I'll make sure you get your bounty on your prize right away. Thank you. As a personal vote of thanks, and to give you some advanced training in pickpocketing techniques. You're going to teach me yourself? Well, no, I'm going to get Robin to do it. Go and have a word with him. 1,200 more. Oh, there. Hello, hello. I'm going to give you your cut and some pointers in advanced pickpocketing, yes? That's right. Advanced pickpocketing, or how to pick a rich target. Here's how it's done, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. We kind of already showed them that we are the masters. But I'll take whatever XP you can get, I suppose. Mini quest complete. 5,000 thieving XP, plus an extra 4,800 for turning the fragments. Improved loot from pickpocketing NPCs up to level 40. And that includes stuff like 20 GP from men and women instead of like 3. More seeds from farmers. More high-level seeds from master farmers, maybe. And a rare chance at a Slayer staff from ham members. And also getting rid of some of their worst drops. Pretty cool. Access to Dodgy Derek's Deals store. Access to wall safes. Thieves Guild expansion. We also were given 55 nature runes as our reward there. And 45 law runes. So, that's fun. Stone spirits would have been actually coal and gold. So that's unfortunate. Now I got all these things. Let's go look at the expansion to the guild first, and then deal with all this. Technically we could deal with it after, but we got it in the inventory now, so might as well. Expanding the guild. Look at all this. Here is Dodgy Derek. He's got his deals. Talk to Dodgy Derek. Psst, need a lockpick or blackjack? Got dirty deals to do dirt cheap. So get the goods while they're hot. Oh, I'll take a look. We got a lockpick. We got a willow blackjack, a rubber blackjack. Yoink, yoink. Maybe we don't even need these. We'll drop and sell them. Sells a lockpick here. Convenient location. Ropes, tinderboxes. Since you need to light some more things on fire or tie people up. Anyways, now we've got the actual rubber blackjack here. We can actually do stuff with these guys. Advanced pickpocketing, which is smacking. A cause is a fantastic tool, and that's no hyperbole, you know how to use it? Yeah, I know. I've had some experience, yes. You can practice on me if you want, but only with training, Kosh. You got it. Knock you out. You divert his attention first. Watch out, the fellow behind you has a club. What? Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 8 points. And we can just lure him and knock him out. Your shoelace is untied. Oh no! Bonk. Yoink. And hanky points. Yay. Where exactly we turn those in to actually get points is a question, but yeah, it's still here. So yeah. We've got the improved loot. We've got the thieving supply shop. More people here. And also, safes. Not these safes, but these safes. Crack a wall safe. Stethoscope needed? Potentially. Or we're just good enough. Just open it. There's nothing inside the safes, because that's not the idea here, it's just training. But still. There you go. Drop these for now. Not in here because it's still under construction. We got the main offices back here, more rooms. This keeps expanding. Looking nice. Alright. I'm gonna go use up all these items here. I'm going to go fletch maple longbows, unstrung, and alch them with these nature runes for a few of them and sell the rest to a store. Do a bit of construction with the teak logs, cook the food. Should be great. Just unnoting things. Slightly inconveniently. And then it's back down here for the last mini quest. I ended up just burning all the teak logs because they weren't planks and that makes it more awkward to deal with. Anyways, from all the bows and stuff, got another 35,000 coins. That's something. Well, now it's time to talk to Darren again. You can also see he's been getting fancier and fancier outfits as we keep on improving things. So that's great. Ah, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Can I borrow you for a moment? I've got some dire need and a hero and you're best to take it on. This is it, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. This is the big one. What's afoot? Oh no, now you've got me doing it. Our chance to gain the recognition we deserve and place the Thieves Guild alongside the other fine institutions of Gillinor, no less. Do tell. I have just found out that the guild registry has opened again. Since the old office closed down, there's simply been no chance to register new guilds. But now that we have the chance and the ability to become official. What exactly do we gain from that? Legitimacy, my dear boy. The chance to stand tall and proud in the light of day. While we slink quietly through the shadows. Got it in one. There's just one problem. Does it involve money and dirty deeds by any chance? Funny you should say that. Their fees are exorbitant, I'm afraid. We've spent all our capital on building. The solution is elegant, though. We need someone highly skilled to break into their vaults, steal their funds, and then pay our registration fees with their own money. Will you be the one doing this, then? Ah ha ha, no. I was hoping you'd be up for it. How surprising. A guild of our own. Requires Lost Marbles, partial completion of the feud, 62 thieving, 46 herblore, 40 agility, a blackjack, a lockpick, an irrit potion unfinished, and chopped onions. It's almost like we know what we're doing here. Accept the quest. I'm in. Good show. Can you explain the plan to me, please? Of a certainty. Is devious in its simplicity. First, you'll need the right equipment, a blackjack and a lockpick. You will need to disguise yourself before you enter, so you cannot be identified when you return undisguised. Once disguised, you must get into the vault of the guild registry, gain access to the coffers, steal the contents, and make your escape. Then simply return with the money, without the disguise, to pay our dues. Where can I get the disguise I need? Robin knows a little trick with a potion. Talk to him about getting it set up for you. A trick with a potion. Hello there. Ah, rising star. Now what can I do for you? Need a potion? Something? Guildmaster says you have a way I can rob the guild registry and return without being recognized. I do, yes, but it'll take some skill with herbs to pull off. I've dabbled a little. What's the plan? We're going to make their eyes water so hard that they can't see you properly for the tears. You'll need a vial of water, an irrit herb, and a bowl of chopped onions to make a little portable vial of stench. That sounds useful. And when I go back to with the goods, I leave the vial behind, and won't be able to identify me as the thief? Exactly. I need you to pull off a little magic trick I know to give the vial its affinity first. Otherwise, you'll tear up whenever you open it too, and that won't be any good. I'll be back with the vial then. I'm back with the vial then. Well, there. Can you set me up a stench potion, please? So mix in irrit and some chopped onions in a vial of water, and I'll sort the rest. Use it. Open the vial, pour the chopped onions in, and hastily cap it again. Set this up. I'll take some vial, mumbles over it briefly. There, you should find entirely harmless now, unless you remember the guild registry. How'd you come to learn a spell like that? I have a shady past. What can I do for you? Nothing. Bye now. We've got exactly what we need here. A vial of stench. Keeps thieves from being recognized inside the guild registry. Did I say where the guild registry was? Time, my friend. What's the status of our mission to secure us the status we richly deserve? Dumming, coming along. Don't got the caper. Explain the plan again. Is there anything devious? Got the things, got the disguise. Got the guild. Simply return. It's in our doing. Well, let's go. You can't. Don't need this bowl anymore. Could also drop that. Be fine. Do. For the irrit, I fought some chaos druids with this adamant hatchet. Luckily, it didn't take too long. Anyways, drop bowl. Head inside. This building here. Let's see if this thing works then. Open up the vial of stench. We got a guard. We got a registrar. Got an ornate cuckoo clock. Bookcase. Trapdoor. Tables. Candles. Hi. Welcome to the guild registry, sir and/or man I am. Everything in order here, friend? What's that terrible stench? I don't know, but I smell it too. It's vile. You got that right. He's having a hard time. And so, are there. Blinks at you through the streaming eyes. What can I do for you? I'm here from the Gilnor Security Agency to ask you some questions about your setup. Our setup is highly secure. Even if a thief did get past myself and the guard, which they can't, they'd have no chance of picking the highly complex lock on the door or disarming the cunning trap on the coffer. What do you mean, get past you? The trapdoor to the vault is controlled by a locked lever. I'm guarding the lever, my colleague holds the key. You've made provisions for mages, I trust. Yes, our vault is fitted with standard teleport suppression glyphs. And there's no other exits. The only other egress is a small vent in the wall, but it's not a risk. Oh. Only a adventurer would have the agility to squeeze through there, and none of them would do something so underhanded as to rob an official government agency. That all seems to be in order then, thank you. What's that clicking sound? The latest in modern convenience. It's a clock similar to the one in the tower to the southwest, but far smaller. How's it work? Oh, I'm no tinker. I just know it. I wind it with this key and set the time the tower clock if it's wrong. I need to get into your vault. I don't think you do, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Nothing, thanks. I hope your eyes get better. Pickpocket. It's a very small key from the registrar's pocket. Here's a guard. No time to be pulling shenanigans. Knock out the guard. No time for shenanigans. Wind a clock. 1 o'clock's mainstream as tight as it'll go. A few seconds to 50 o'clock. That should do it. Oh, that cursed clock's on the blink again. How's it going in there, guard? Everything alright? It's 2 o'clock. You're been excellent, my bustle. Why won't you work? Ah, much better. They are doing stuff. They didn't say they have the exit to the back. Or something. See if this thing works again. It's just bad times for everyone involved. There's the access lever. Just need to get them out of the way to pull the lever. There you go. I'm gonna lure him in here first, get his bit. We're trying to pull the lever here. The guard can still kind of see. Locked in place. Lure the guard. What's it going in there? Gonna pierce through the door. Yeah, blackjack. Knock him out. Steal from. Take a key. Reads the vault key. Pull the vault lever. Should just read the chat there and tell us all about the blackjack. What's that? That shelf dusted. And I'm in the vault. Done it. Now to your voices from the floor above. Renaud, what happened? Villains down the vault. Hit me on the head. Right, I'll fix them. It's clanking machinery. Let them stew down there for a while. They've locked us in here. Oh. That's fine. Pick lock. With a lockpick. Check the strong box for traps. Oh, that's a nasty one. An unpleasant trap. Small intruder on the chest lid. Stamped RFID Traps Ltd. Ha. Disarm the trap. Open it up. Take the bonds from the guild's registry coffers. Nice. Now to get out of here. That's easily done. Up the vent or something. Inspect the boxes right next to the vent. You can get out this way. Yep. Leave the vault. Time I was elsewhere, I think. Goodbye. And then we need to not have the vial of stench. So we need to destroy it. Or put it in your bank, if you have a bank. Come back in. Here's a moment of truth for Robin's potion. In again. Registrar. Hello there, I'm from the Thieves Guild in Lumbridge. I'm here to pay our dues. Not so fast. We've got one of your members trapped in the vault. Really? What do they look like? We can't tell. He has some sort of device that makes our eyes water if we get close. All we know is it's a man of about your height. Oh, that's a bit vague. You could just as well be describing me. It might be a freelancer, I suppose. I suppose that's possible, yes. Anyways, I have the fees here. I already made out to the guild registry. Thank you very much. Register writes an entry in her records. Now, if you don't mind, we have a thief to chastise. I think I'll be on my way. Thanks again. They're gonna find no one's in there. Wow, our giant hole out of the vault turned out to not be a good plan. Who would have thunk it? My goodness. Alright. Back to the guild. One more time here. Upgrades. Upgrades. Okay. I'm sure when they go through their finances and everything, they'll figure out that something is amiss. Because they're missing all that from in the vault. Well, that is a problem for them for later. Not my problem. And I'm just gonna steal it again if we need to. Down. Into the trapdoor again. Okay. Hey, Darren. We did it. Again. It's our time, my friend. Was it our mission to secure us the status we so richly deserve? What the caper I'm doing? It's done, Guildmaster. My dear fellow, finally we have a guild of our own. That's the name of the mini-quest. The Lumbridge Thieves Guild can finally hold its own next to the Crafters, Rangers, Fishers, and all the other mighty names in all the kingdoms. It's thanks entirely to our efforts. Our efforts? Yes, with my direction, Robin's experience, and your nimble fingers, we have carved this little root cellar into a glorious bastion of banditry, the likes of which the world has never seen. And now we can plan our next noble strike against the unjust, and those bloated on their own monies. I'll just be going, I think. You leave him to his speech, while he's still building up steam. He does like his speeches. My goodness. Now that is mini quests completed. 30,000 Thieving XP, 4,000 Herbal XP, can make vials of stench, and full access to the Thieves Guild, including a bank. Woo! Okay. So when they say full access to the Thieves Guild, they do mean a few things. One, a new music track. Every time in the new Thieves Guild. Look how fancy he's looking now. Looking good. Real Guildmaster. Ah, Harcourt, I'm an Artic. There you are. How's the shadowy world of crime doing up there? Very shady, thank you. How's the guild coming along? It's doing great. I'm near the dummy. What's new around here? It's mostly the bank. If we wanted to get another vial of stench, we technically could. Not gonna help us too much. Abilities. Steal from stalls and then immediately sell it back to the owners, essentially. We're not really stealing from stalls, though, so that's fine. Got a bank over here we're not going to use, obviously. And then in 2018, access to safe cracking. So that's pretty cool. But that is later. Got more rooms, full size, full guild. I always turn in these hanky points somewhere. Should be able to get some points. Fence items, hand in hanky points. It's just me. Doesn't matter. Limited amount. Thieving XP. Don't need thieving XP. But yeah. That is the guild. Still can't get him through here. It's a locked door. Can we unlock the door? It's considered locked. A nearby guild member eyes you warily. You can't just put in a locked door in the Thieves Guild and not expect me to try to open it. That's just silly. Anyways, more thieving stuff available, but we already have 99. Well, there you go. Mini quests. Kind of adds up, doesn't it? Anyways, we continue on next time. Goodbye.